Wafi bona choge Biafra recovery makakari mano uramu. Wafi bona choge Biafra recovery kari mano uramu. Wafi bona choge Biafra recovery makakari mano uramu. Wafi bona choge Biafra recovery kare mano imanariga dinta jaravia gane buga baya we manariga dinta jaravia gane buga baya ogano chore aso ko bagati tinno.
Yes, you're welcome. Come on. 16 in the house somewhere. Approach the head to the car. Not for Mathieu. Gabriel Isaac, Kakaburu. You're welcome. I greet you, fellow Biafra, lovers of freedom. My name is Rafael Chamakajere, aka. Thank you. Please, as you are coming in, please hit the like button. It's going to be explosive in this half an hour. I'm telling you, believe you me, you will be happy you joined me this morning. And if I'm not used to joining me every morning on this early morning, learn how to make it your point of view or make it happy. Always good. Welcome, Lord. Lord, with you. Matthew. EIC Biafra. Who is this man? Very white guy. Peter, approve. Yes, you're welcome. Come on, end of your lives. I just want to watch me as I come online. Very, very interesting. Thank you very much. Let's keep it. Let's go. Umuchineke. Rafael Chamakajere is my name, and you can call me Pastor Vam. By the grace of Chukwu Kabiama Premi Henile, I am Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in exile. We are not just a bunch of people that are just talking everywhere. We have a formidable government. And I am humbled to be a part of that government. And I am blessed to have Biafrans that are spreading this news across. Yesterday was a day that so many people will not forget in a hurry. And I want to tell you, yesterday, the camel's back was broken and the Prime Minister established something that you may not believe. I'm telling you, every day is a plus and every adventure is a gain for Biafra. Believe you me. Now, our Prime Minister is widening his scope. Is growing. The horizon is getting unbelievable. Believe you me. What a great awakening I would call this. More souls were delivered yesterday. I am telling you that people in the hardcore north are also being delivered. People in the middle belt are being delivered. People in the west are being delivered. The chains are being broken. Now the redemption is not only going to be for Biafra eventually. So that is actually what we need right now. And so you see, you are going to tell the Prime Minister, thank you. You are going to give him 7 boza for actually attending that event yesterday. And everybody that came there with their negative, negative vibe, you are going to also thank them, because their negative vibe represented the fools out there. They never, do well, ingrates, unbelievable retards, unbelievable losers out there. Those who know the truth, but because of their stomach and what they gain, they decide to stand against the truth. There's one that call himself forefathers. Another one call himself Chidi, Cadet, and so many of them came out to express their stupidity and their foolishness. But the Prime Minister stood his ground, maintained his focus, and delivered the goods. And deliverance happened yesterday. And I didn't even watch the follow-up that Dr. Damages did. I'm beginning to see the snippets that came out from it this morning. Just like in 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago, I began to see the snippets that came out from that after show that Dr. Damages did, and now understood that Dr. Damages eventually is going to be an instrument that Chukwu Kabiama will use to actually catapult, what our Prime Minister is doing to another level. Yes, to another level. And more are coming. More are coming. I am telling you, Nigeria will be overwhelmed with truth, so that the terrorists will be so submerged, destroyed, decimated, even within their own camp. Believe you me. How do you think Chukwu Kabiama God was able to destroy a whole bunch of 180,000 armies of the enemies within themselves? I don't understand that this God is too much. Prime Minister, I love this song so much. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. God is capable of sparing or stirring up a crisis within the camp of the enemy. Disagreement. One of them will now come and listen to Simon Ekpa and say, this guy is making sense. So, and they have been telling us since that he's against us, Let me go and do research. Like Ovie have gone to do research. And as Ovie did research, he came back. Now he is championing Ovie, who knew Simon Ekpa as a triple jumper, who knew him before, and came on Dr. Damage show and told him, why are you destroying the launching pad? Simon Ekpa told him, I remember that day, that Nigeria never did anything for me. Nigeria never launched me. Have they done anything for you? Ovie was supporting the candidate in Kano or Kaduna, no Kano, that Hausa man in their presidential race. But after that encounter, Ovie confirmed yesterday that he went to do research and he now comes back to agree 100% with Simon Ekpa. This is a northerner. Many of them have received deliverance. Deliverance. I am telling you, what will now happen when deliverance will also happen to one terrorist in the midst of the camp of the terrorists that are being sent to come and attack Biafra? Why they plan against Biafra in the midnight? And they want to go. Deliverance will happen to one of them, and he will wake up and he'll carry his machine gun and look at them in the face and say, who told you that you can go and fight Simon Ekpa and his men? Who told you? Don't you know that these men are sent by God? Oh yeah, all of you, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire. I'm just imagining weird but reality that could happen, because I believe that is possibly how it happened in the land of Israel many, many years ago. The Bible says that when they woke up, they saw that all the armies, they have all by themselves. One will fall upon himself. This one will say, why are you fighting Biafra? They will say, I'm not fighting Biafra. Yeah, oh yeah, die, oh yeah, die. Believe you me, I am going to play some of these snippets that came from that, after the party. After party yesterday. The party? The party was when the Prime Minister was delivering the goods. Then after the party was when Dr. Damages came and called them. What are your thoughts about what Simon Ekpa came to do? And that is where they came and they dismantled all the people that were talking like cow. Those that in their head, instead of brain, What they have is cow milk, cowbell. To show them that, look, Nigeria cannot survive. Nigeria is finished. Simon Ekpa is a savior, a deliverer. Now they lock Mazen Namdekan up, thinking that will do it. I am telling you now, there is a powerful force that is actually opening the eyes of everyone. Well, that is why giving them, benefit of that. Come, let me explain to you. Ask us question. Prime Minister told Dr. Damages before he left yesterday, please, when next I come, bring those one Nigerianists. Let them come and ask me very tough questions. Tough, very hard questions. Let me answer them. Because there are so many of you, they will just tell you everything. You don't know anything about Simon Ekpa. You don't know anything about Biafra. You forget that this Simon Ekpa was fighting for one Nigeria before. And now he has seen everything about Nigeria, that there's no hope. And he's now asking you that the only deliverance you will have is that Nigeria must end. If Nigeria doesn't end, you will end. There are so many things that are going around my brain right now. But if I continue to say it, I will not play these videos for you. So let me go there right now and play some of these short clips, especially the one of Ovie. Especially what? The one of Ovie. So we'll understand. Now let's go there. Okay. 1 minute. What is happening? Why is this in number?
With different style of leadership.
I don't know. Please let me refresh. Everything is hanging here. Oh no, what's happening here? Why is this thing slow like this? What's happening now? Why is this thing slow like this? Yeah, I'm very sorry, and I have not gotten what I'm looking for. But this is very, very disappointing. I am restarting my computer. Even if I have 10 minutes to go, I will play. I want to play that video of Ovie. I have to play that video of Ovie. It actually, no, it got to me. It got to me, and then why it got to me is because there are so many things you need to look into, understand how Chukwu Kabiama is actually propelling this movement of freedom. Chukwu Kabiama is yeah. We have a great God, and the truth is that this Biafra is divine, and there is nothing that the enemy will do that will stop it. Believe you me, if this doesn't work now, if I'm in the office in the afternoon, I will play those videos because I'm trying to restart my computer. I don't know why, the thing suddenly got slow. Got slow. I'm trying to restart my computer, and then I have to really play. I have to play that. Let's see. Let me try. Let me connect it. I have to play that video. Yeah. Believe you me. People that you never expected, to be on the side of Biafra, you will eventually see them. You will see them. Those that, were hardcore enemies of this freedom movement. Those that were, had their own interest, selfish interest. And the truth is that some of them have never done any research. They don't know anything about Biafra. They are going by what they were told. Some people don't know there was something called pogrom. Some people don't know that there is something called Igbo problem. They just believe every story they have been told. And so when anybody is saying that Biafra should be on their own, they say, why will you break this country? But they don't know. They honestly do not know that Biafrans have been suffering. We have been at the receiving end of every evil you can imagine in the zoo. We have always been at the receiving end. What did we do? Nothing. Do we deserve the way we are being treated? No. But we are being treated that way all the same. My computer is back. I have about 13 minutes. I will play that video. That devil is a liar. Thank you, Taproot, for that word. That devil is a liar. So let's go. Please bear with me. I'll be back on the computer. Yeah, I'm here. We're going to do it now. We'll do it. We'll have the chance to do it. I want you to listen to Ovie. Wait, yes. Thank God this video is less than 5 minutes, so we'll be able to play it. So there are people that are actually impatient. Some people have left. They don't want to wait to actually listen. I understand some of you are watching from the zoo. You don't have data. All right, listen to this. Listen to Ovie.
With different style of leadership. So, no matter what is going on, those people understand who they were. You might disagree with where they are going to or how they are going about it, but you cannot disagree the fact that they know who they were, and that is what is actually keeping them to survive. That's the inspiration behind the struggle. We know who we were, and we know what we can do. So, and at this point, if there's anything I get from Simon Ekpa, I think it doesn't matter if you understand or you don't understand. With time, you will get caught up. Because if you look at history, no actually country today, from Haiti to the America to the Chinese, every true free nation in this world, if you go down to their history, and some elements they start out. We no agree. Everybody will go against them. But if they keep going, at a point, the government itself will back them up. That's what happened in China when you're talking about the Boxer Revolution. The Nigerian civil war that will come, it's not going to be about tribe, but religion will play out and technology. At that time, maybe we will understand if this agitation is still going, they might be the savior. Because it's coming, whether we like it or not. Because what they understand that there are a group of strangers who are coming to make sure they don't exist anymore. And that's how it is. Now, animal kingdom with it. You don't have the spirit of conquer. You stand a chance to be conquered.
Hey!
It's as simple as that. The jungle that we call this earth, if you don't have the spirit to conquer, you stand to be conquered. It's happening. Even up to today. What do you think is happening in Gaza? So, I don't, at this point, when Samuel Ekpa talk, say, I know him before and I don't know him again. That is deep and it's a fact. What changed for me between him is that I come to understand why he changed, the transition between who he used to be and who he is now. Because that was the question I wanted to ask him the first time he came on the Streamyard show. That why do you want to destroy the launching pad, the pad that launched you to what you are today? And I used that phrase to connote the event that he does, what me and him have in common, which is sport. He's a triple jumper. As a triple jumper, you come back, that board that you land on back, that's a launching pad. So I use Nigeria as a metaphor. Why do you want to destroy Nigeria that give you the opportunity? But we will never get the time to have that conversation on that day. But by the time I decide to say, let me go deep to what actually happened in the Biafra, what is the role of the Western world, I begin to understand the transition where this guy did. So I start seeing him or assessing him from who he is as a person, but from two angles. I start assessing him from the ideology that he represents, which is the Biafra ideology, and his style of leadership. Don't have to agree with it, but it's effective.
It's effective.
I am not the one recognizing him. The Federal Republic of Nigeria recognized his leadership. That's why he's a wanted man by the federal government. It must come out negative, but not be everybody federal government they go after.
Thank you.
So he represents something that is bigger than him, and he said it clearly. That's why I thank him. I gave him 3 thanks. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being this clear in your submission. But most importantly, thanks for the response you gave, Dr. Damiji. So the ideology is Biafra. In case you don't know what that means, go do more of your research. It's rooted in self-preservation and self-government, and there's lots to that, because the country I live in today in America, the people who are here now, nobody so they look like before.
Yeah, he said, in case you don't understand, go and do research. There are some idiots that are there, like that one called Forefathers. So many of them are there, they are looking like zombies. Like the one they call Tones. Look at them there. He said, in case you don't understand, go and do research. Even the Nigerian government, they know that his leadership is effective and they acknowledge it. So you see, these are Nigerians, so these ones are not Biafrans. Nigerians, this is a Northerner. And you see people that speak Igbo like you, they say they're IPOB. You see, this is why we call them IPOB Nigeria. In fact, I don't they even deserve IPOB Nigeria that you call them. Because Nigerians understand who Biafra Prime Minister is. And they acknowledge his effective leadership. But IPOB Nigeria, you call them IPOB Nigeria, I think you should look for something to call them. Because if Nigerians understand, so what do you call these idiots that present themselves as IPOB? You see it? So obviously, go and do your research. He's effective. And some of them are trying to even silence him, but he delivered the goods. Let's finish it up.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much.
Now listen to our own Dr. Aggie. I call her Mommy Aggie. Listen to our own Dr. Aggie, where Dr. Aggie also expressed her point here. Yes, let's hear that.
Please, do you mind? Let me just address all the politics. All the politics. I was on the platform the day on Dr. I wasn't on the platform. I was watching. You said that His Excellency did not answer you. He answered you. You said that was there. That's what he told you when you wanted to bring that up. He said that was then because you came to him as someone that knew him. But he just told you It's like to you, it's like, hey, is this somebody that I know? Yes, that was then.
That was then.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Aggie. Thank you, Dr. Aggie. Let's listen to another lady who expressed herself here. And then after I do that, we will probably round it up. There's another video. That one we'll play it in the afternoon. Okay, let's do this.
Were those children ever legally charged to court? Did you see them in the docket when they were charged? All of a sudden, they show up in court, fainting, and you feel that this deceptive government of yours is doing you service. So you see, I'm not going to be part of that government of deception. I like what Simon Ekpa is doing, whether he's from Kafachan or whether he's from, that's not my business. Somebody has to stay and fight for what Nigeria wants to do. And it has to be an alternative government. By God, if you fight by violence, you will get violence. It's not a matter of preaching violence. You already have violence in Nigeria. So are you going to pretend like Peter Obi, turn your other cheek, wait till you get slapped some more? I don't know what you guys want. My final analysis, you, every Nigerian, you need to find out what side you are on. You cannot play both sides. It's either you are in Nigeria or you believe in this your God-forsaken one Nigeria, or you are looking for an alternative to help you. I choose to go for an alternative. Thank you.
Wow. Alternative government. Biafra is that alternative you need. Is it not clear? Is it not evidently clear? Which other alternative have been able to push Nigeria? Pushing them to where they are actually falling to the point of no return. Biafra. Alternative that you need. Whether he comes from Kafanchan, I don't care. That is another Nigerian there. Oh. That is another Nigerian there. You see, the horizon is getting broader. The scope is widening more and more. There is a great awakening. Simon Ekpa. Hey, take it. You are leading Biafra. And thanks to him, so many of you in the middle belt, so many of you in the north are receiving deliverance. And those of you that receive deliverance today, that will be your saving grace. Because the day you remove Nigeria from your lips and know that Nigeria is your worst enemy, that is the day your deliverance begins. And anything that wants to stand on your way like Nigeria, fight it like a dreaded demon. Fight it until it is dead. That's the only deliverance you have. And mind you, for you to be saved, have it in mind. The first alternative you have today, and the only effective one at that, is Biafra. If you fight it, you are fighting the only cord that gives life to your existence. I'll repeat myself. The only alternative you have today that is going to save you right now, as it were, is Biafra. Even if you are a Hausa man, you are a Fulani that wants to separate yourself from Fulani, you are Yoruba that want to make sure that you don't have any trace of Afonja, it is only Biafra. That's why one prophet was telling them, leave Simon Ekpa alone, leave Nnamdi Kanu alone, because by the time everything, all the dust settles, I want to go and seek asylum in Biafra. I am Raphael Chamaka Jere, aka Pastor Van. I'm very sorry. The time did not allow me to bring in so many people because this is a subject of discussion, actually. And we can't wait. You can now imagine how people will be anticipating for more discussions with Simon Ekpa, because this guy is indeed the good guy, loaded with wisdom. When he told Ovie, the Simon Ekpa you knew before is not the same Simon Ekpa you are seeing today. Something has happened, and it is something that is for good. It is deliverance. And Ovie, even though he didn't believe it then, he went to research, and after he researched, he came back. He said, "That is true. That is true. That's correct. I stand with him." And you can see Ovie actually confirming it. If Simon Ekpa did not attend that interview yesterday, Ovie wouldn't have been able to put 1 and 2 together, to join the puzzle together, to be able to have a clear picture of the game that has been playing out since. So that interview yesterday gave him the opportunity to put the puzzle together. And then he understood and said, thank you for explaining it the way you did. Thank you for doing all you have done. And he now acknowledged openly that Nigeria government have agreed that Simon Ekpa is very effective. Very, very effective. And this effective power is the only thing that is needed to end the zoological republic of animal kingdom called Nigeria. I am Raphael Chamaka Ajere, Pastor Vam. See you later. Komesian, Airborne. Oh, goodness.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing.
I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb were born. Do this very well. You must be very, very strong. When the Moroku, Nijimwero Mekumu Biafra. Mwerenda siputa makamwero mwekanyinaga Biko kunye nogeruo Biko kunye iye jamalike nogeruo The spirit of Biafra Biko kunye nogeruo Mwerenda Biafra kidye pube Biko kunye nogeruo Omadike nona donjon Umuke kweki eremeya Bodike Mbosi ike urajoba dike Iko kunye nuko nogeruo Iko kunye Iye jamadike nogeruo The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in SI, Master Simon M. He won the Sumudu Sriga Banero Naibu. They brother and half of my Guinea. Master Simon M. Emesu Okwere Onyendu. Iye Jamadi Gerugo. Imamba Simon M. Iye Jamadi Gerugo. Simon M. Watatata. Ojuda kwenyi Mwiwe ronye nduki nebe tata I will follow you I will follow you I will follow you Never look back I will follow you Mwa Prime Minister Beronye Anyiga wanuga I will follow you Anyina I will follow you I will follow you Mwa Simon Beronye The question is this: if Nigerian government failed to organize a referendum for children of Biafra, are you ready to lead us to do anything in order to get freedom for Biafra? And I'm going to be number one to follow you. If you're looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Ogwe Bucharangwe, Master Simon Ekpa, or Guinea. Master Simon Ekpa, because you see. kwechiri General Producer Sonata Katawo Commander Holy Ghost Ogonye Nduboro Kunu Nazatata Iko Kulie Oge Iko Kulie Ihe Jama Ike Oge Iko Kulie Oge Iko Kulie Ihe Jama Ike Oge Onwele ndị akpọrọku maka nwere onwe anyị onwele ndị akpọrọ chekwa maka nwere